What is it about Lauren and Heidi's personal style that set them apart so much? And how do these visual elements give us clues to their unique personality and their views on the world? The Hills was a reality TV show that aired on MTV in 2006. And at the time, it was one of the most popular TV shows on the channel, with the stars all going on to become household names. The on-screen arguments and feuds succeeded in dividing the audience into either Team Heidi or Team Lauren, depending on where you fell. Hello and welcome to Fashion on Film. My name is Ileana and this is the channel where we talk all things fashion in TV shows and movies from my childhood and things that I'm just currently into. So if you don't want to miss any more videos like this, please be sure to subscribe. In today's video, we're going to be breaking down Lauren and Heidi's individual wardrobes, as well as their personal style evolutions throughout the duration of the show. We're also going to be taking a look on how you can personally adapt elements of their style for your own modern wardrobe. So Lauren's style can definitely be described as preppy meets casual, and she's most known for her use of headbands in the show, as well as the iconic side braid and her classic wavy hair. She was seen wearing a lot of skinny jeans as well as bootcut jeans, which were very popular at the time. She often paired them with long camisoles, pearl necklaces, statement belts, and huge oversized sunglasses. This was most often complemented by ballet flats or some heels. Her style was overall more simple and minimalist for the time, and it had a very classic undertone, which reflected her overall calm and hardworking personality. We mainly see her in a very neutral color palette, so she's seen wearing a lot of beige and cream tones, as well as little pops of brighter colors like pinks and blues. Now Heidi, on the other hand, was definitely the life of the party, and her style reflected that. So she's most known for her party looks, which she was seen wearing to clubs, as well as her revealing and bold everyday looks. She was seen wearing a lot of sequins, cutouts, and statement jewelry, as well as a lot of layering. Like, this girl knew how to layer. So we saw a lot of tank tops over other tops, over jeans, or even like the classic mini skirt. And when I think about Heidi, I definitely think about the denim mini skirt in the first few seasons of the show. And the denim mini skirt was most often also seen paired, of course, with an array of tank tops or even a bikini top in lieu of the 5 other tank tops. Now for her going out looks, these definitely featured a lot of figure-hugging dresses with high shine fabrics, bold prints, and the stiletto heels. Now what I personally find very interesting is how the characters' styles evolved over time. Now at the time, the fashion landscape was shifting at a dramatic pace, and this can definitely be seen in all the characters' wardrobes throughout the show. And it's very evident that Heidi and Lauren's styles took very different paths. Now, at the beginning of the show, when they were still friends, their style definitely had a lot of similarities, which drew very heavily from preppy elements. So we see them both wearing a lot of button-downs, denim mini skirts, as well as more casual tracksuits around the house. Now, as time goes on, Lauren's style becomes a more elevated and grown-up version of that original style. And I think this reflects the fact that Lauren is very self-aware, not only of herself as a person, but also her style and the way that she presents herself to the world. And this is a very natural progression into adult life, with the style becoming more polished and elevated over time. Now with Heidi, on the other hand, that is again very different. Her style changes drastically from the preppy workwear casual we see in the first few seasons when she's still working at Bolt House. And her style starts to shift more and more into the glamorous party girl aesthetic we all know now so well, with very high heels, super short dresses, heavy makeup, and the big boobs. Now I think there's definitely no coincidence in the fact that her style starts to shift so dramatically as she's getting more cosmetic and plastic surgery, and I do think that comes from a big desire to show her body off, as she maybe felt more confident or comfortable in her new skin and her new look. So please comment down below if you were Team Heidi or Team Lauren. So let's take a little look at how we can adapt their style for a more modern context. So if you're personally inspired by their style and you want to adapt it to your own personal style today, I think there are a few ways you can go about this. Firstly, I guess the easiest route is just to take this style and copy it verbatim. Now, I think there's maybe a few reasons why you would not want to do this. And the first thing is that I think this can come across very costumey and almost like you're cosplaying a character. And when we do that and we don't really adapt it to our own personal lives, like how does your life look? What are you doing on a day-to-day basis? Are you going to the clubs? Are you working at like a production company in Los Angeles? Probably not. So can you even get away with wearing something like that? And second of all, does it make sense for your own style at the moment? Just a few things to think about. And when we then take someone else's style and we just copy it verbatim, it very often leaves us not fully confident in what we're wearing, and we then emit that through the clothes that we're wearing, and it comes across as like just feeling off and something's a bit wrong and fishy. So what I would personally do, the way that I would go around it, is to first figure out what elements of their style it is that you are most drawn to, and then adapting that into your everyday life. So is it the use of accessories like the headbands, statement necklaces, the hats, the sunglasses? I think that is one aspect where it's very easy to incorporate that into a modern context, like mixing it with items that you already have, like this huge pair of sunglasses or bigger belt, or in general more accessories. Or is it the layering? Because there's definitely some items in your closet that you can layer right at this moment. Is it the type of outfit combos, the short skirts with the high heels? Is it the jeans with the tank tops? Those are definitely elements that you can consider when you're putting together your outfits in the morning, standing in front of your closet. Is it, for example, Heidi's use of bold colors and fabrics that she uses? Once you can identify what that is that you are personally drawn to the most, it makes it easier to adapt this style to your own personal style. I said personal style and style now so many times it makes me crazy. But I'm gonna say it one more time with my question to you guys for this video, which is which style elements are you personally drawn to the most? And so that concludes this video. So please like this video if you've binged the hills like me. And I will see you next week when I'm hopefully gonna be taking a look at the first looks of Wednesday season 2. And I do say hopefully because I have to get my wisdom teeth removed this Friday. So I don't know how my mouth or my teeth, or like just my face in general, is gonna look in about a week's time. So if it's not going well, then that video will come at some point, just a little bit later. So